Hi Sam. It's great to see you today. Are you ready to learn a new German word?
Hi Alex. Absolutely, I'm excited. What word are we learning today?
Today, we are learning
oder,
which means or in English.
Just or? That seems simple. Is that the most common meaning?
Yes, it is the most common meaning. However,
oder,
can also be used in questions, like asking for alternatives. But be careful. It can sometimes confuse learners because in some contexts, it might seem like it implies a choice rather than just connecting ideas.
That's really interesting. How does the grammar work for
Oder.
Well, since
oder,
is a conjunction, it doesn't have a gender or plural form. It's used to connect words, phrases, or clauses. For example, you can say,
kommst du mit, oder bleibst du hier?
which means, are you coming along, or are you staying here?
So it connects two options.
Exactly. And in terms of past tense usage, it doesn't change because it's not a verb. But you will often find it in sentences where you're presenting choices, like,
Ich möchte Kaffee oder Tee.
meaning I would like coffee or tea.
That's so useful. Where does the word
Oder.
come from?
The word
Oder,
originates from Old High German
ordinara,
and has evolved through the Middle High German. Its roots can be traced back to the Proto-Germanic language, where it meant to express alternatives.
Wow, that's really cool. I didn't know it had such a long history.
Yes, it's fascinating how some words stick around for so long.
Can you break down the word for me?
Sure. The word
oder,
itself is quite simple and isn't a compound. It functions as a basic building block in sentences. Since it doesn't have a prefix or suffix, you can think of it as the foundational piece linking ideas together.
So, there aren't Lego pieces to break apart this time.
Correct. But you can remember that it's essential for making choices clear in conversations.
Are there similar words in German?
Yes, there are several. For instance, words that use the same function include
und,
meaning and,
aber,
meaning but, and
denn,
meaning for. Each serves to connect ideas but in different ways.
That makes sense. What about some examples of how
Oder.
can be used in sentences?
Of course. Here are a few. You might say,
möchtest du das Buch oder den Film?
which means, would you like the book or the movie?
Got it.
Another could be,
Gehen wir ins Kino oder ins Theater?
Which translates to, are we going to the cinema or the theater?
Okay, I see how that works.
Let's practice some real-life situations where you might use.
Oder.
Imagine you're at a restaurant. You could say,
Ich nehme die Pizza oder die Pasta.
can you repeat that?
Ich nehme die Pizza oder die Pasta.
Perfect. Now, how about you create your own sentence using
Oder.
I could say,
Ich möchte einen Salat oder eine Suppe.
excellent job. Now, let's say you're shopping. You might say,
Hast du diese Schuhe oder die roten?
can you try that one?
Hast du diese Schuhe oder die roten?
Well done. And can you think of a third situation?
maybe at the grocery store, I could say,
Brauche ich Äpfel oder Bananen?
Great example.
I'm really enjoying this. Any tips for remembering when to use?
Oder.
A good hint is that it connects options, so think about it like a fork in a road where you have to choose a direction.
That's a vivid image.
And remember,
Oder.
is informal, but it's widely used in both casual and formal contexts. Some common phrases include
Entweder, oder.
which means either, or, and.
Das ist das eine oder das andere.
Meaning that's one or the other.
Are there any words that are similar and could confuse me?
Yes, watch out for,
Sondern.
which means but in a contrasting sense. For example,
Ich mag keinen Kaffee, sondern Tee.
means I don't like coffee, but tea.
Got it.
Let's try a quick recall check. What does
Oder.
mean?
It means or.
Correct. Can you give me an example sentence using it?
Ich nehme die Pizza oder die Pasta.
Nice. What's the history behind?
Oder.
It comes from Old High German, right?
Yes. Good memory. How do you remember it?
It connects options like a fork in the road.
Exactly. And finally, what should you be careful about when using it?
I should be careful not to confuse it with.
Sondern.
You did a fantastic job today, Sam. The key takeaway is that
Oder.
is essential for expressing choices in German. Keep practicing it.
Thanks, Alex. I really appreciate your help. I'll definitely use
Oder.
in my conversations.